You are born as a larva, as small as a grain of sand, on the warm, shallow shores of the tropical ocean. Your eyes are not yet properly developed, but that's okay, because the first rule of life is hide or be eaten. Welcome, pistol shrimp. Yes, it sounds like an action movie character, and spoiler, that's exactly what your life will be like. Your mother left you with a few hundred of your siblings in a safe place near a coral reef. And by safe, I mean the least deadly place possible, because this is the ocean, and everything is hungry. Fish, moray eels, bigger shrimps, even the other pistol shrimps are eager to gobble you up. You start swimming. Well, not really swimming, because your body is still like jelly, more like floating unconsciously in the water. But as the days pass, your shell hardens, your eyes develop, and your tiny arms take shape. Your life is slowly taking shape. Within a month, you are a recognizable shrimp, and then your famous feature appears. Your right claw, your pistol arm, is 2 to 3 times bigger than a normal shrimp claw. No, this is not a genetic defect. On the contrary, it's a weapon evolution has given you. A real weapon. Because not only does your special claw look cool, but it closes at 90 kilometers per hour, changing the pressure in the water so fast that a tiny void forms in the water and a bubble of plasma bursts instantly. Let's slow this down a little bit. This explosion produces 220 decibels of sound. That's louder than a jet engine. And it's not just the sound. The sudden heat can reach up to 4,000 degrees Celsius. So yes, you as a shrimp can mimic the surface temperature of the sun in a split second. The ocean. Oh my god, what was that? That's the sound of my fist, man. But life is not all gunfire and moss chases. As time passes, your body evolves. That tiny pinching pincer? It's about to become a giant sound bomb. When you were born, both pincers were of equal size, but one of them evolved into a specialized tool called a snapping claw, which can generate high pressure and sound waves. In short, one is a DJ set, the other a waiter. Now, as a little shrimp who has developed a weapon, you've joined the new gang of the undersea neighborhood. You're respected in every hollow you enter, because everyone knows what that click means. Of course, there's the social life, because sometimes this species doesn't hang out alone. Yes, some pistol shrimp have symbiotic relationships with other species, especially with blind goby fish. They live like roommates. The fish does the watching, the shrimp does the digging. It's literally a you dig, I'll look system. There is a silent agreement between them. Does the fish pay the rent? That is unknown. Your first prey is in front of you, a small fish. Normally it's big enough to swallow you, but you approach softly and raise your big claw. With a crack, the fish is stunned and faints, and you gobble it up. Now you're a real pistol shrimp. But wait, it's not that easy, because there are other pistol shrimps around. And these guys are seriously aggressive. They each have their own territory, and you accidentally crossed one of them. Two pistols face off. The shrimp duel begins. He throws the first punch. The water churns. You curl up and run away. You strike back, the sound of crack echoes. Your opponent retreats. You've won the territory. Congratulations, now you have a place to dig your own cave. Yes, a cave. Because you are an architect. One by one, you pick up the tiny grains of sand and build yourself a lair in the comfort of a studio apartment. It's dark, protected, and there's only one entrance. As soon as enemies arrive, you point your claw. It's like a security system that keeps ticking. This is how your days pass. Hunt, defend your cave, sometimes fight with the neighbor, then hunt again. It's quite a lonely life until you meet a female. One day, a female pistol shrimp comes to the entrance of the cave. At first, you mistake her for prey. You raise your claw, but she remains calm and still. In shrimp language, that means, "Hi, do you want a mate?" So you lower your claw. Flirting is not very romantic with these creatures. It's mostly just quietly hanging out side by side. The female stays in your cave for a few days. You bring her food, expand the cave. Then one day, without any drama, without leaving a message, she leaves. That's love. She leaves behind hundreds of tiny eggs. Your lineage will continue. Years pass. Your claw grows bigger. No longer a minigun, but a water cannon. You're the most dominant individual in your territory. But age is catching up. You move more slowly. Your reaction time decreases. It's harder to catch prey. Youngsters are faster, more eager. One day, a new young pistol shrimp comes along and takes you on. The fight is short. You lose. It's time to retire. You leave your cave. But it's okay. Retired pistol shrimps live too. You don't hunt, but you manage by catching small crustaceans. You live a peaceful life watching the sunset to the sound of the waves. One morning, as the sunlight breaks through the water, you slowly lie on the seabed. Your claw is no longer in the air. In the last moments of your life, the claw that once exploded like the sun is now just resting quietly. Your eyes close.